Hello, and welcome to Rainbows Rising, where we ascend together. I'm your host, Rainbow Raaja, and today we will be talking about the ancient Hawaiian practice of Ho'oponopono. There are many New Age practitioners who encourage the use of Ho'oponopono, myself included. We understand the premise and even experience results. But beyond giving you the practice, I want to honor the heritage of this ancient and transformative tradition. Ho'oponopono's foundational belief of reconciliation and forgiveness spans throughout the South Pacific. In many Polynesian cultures, there is a belief that illness is caused by anger and error. When someone would fall ill, the treatment for them would be confessions from family. If no one confessed to an error, then the patient may die. Some islanders believed that secrecy and dishonesty gave power to this illness, and only when an error is confessed, it no longer holds power over the patient. This belief system and its variations can be seen throughout the islands: the Solomon Islands, the Cook Islands, Puka Puka, Samoa, Tahiti, and even Maori of New Zealand. Hawaiian elders, known as Kapuna Lapa'au, sanctified the specific practice of Ho'oponopono as a way to heal an individual and reunite families. It is unknown how long this practice has been a way of the islanders, because a little over a century ago, the Kapuna fell out of the traditional practice and documentation, oral storytelling of its history, which a lot of the history was lost. There were a few who carried the memories and passed them on to the rest of their family, which brings us to how the practice has now been shared with the world. Morna Simeona updated the Ho'oponopono practice in 1976 in a way that allowed an individual to perform their own healing without being under the guidance of a mediator, or kahuna lapa'au. Then a man named Dr. Hugh Len, who was a clinical psychologist, became known for healing an entire ward of mentally ill criminals at the Hawaii State Hospital without seeing a single patient. Dr. Hugh Len sat with the inmates' files and would just chant the 4 phrases while putting himself in the mindset of those patients without prejudice, and ask for forgiveness while holding a connection with them on an energetic and subconscious level. Dr. Hugh Len believed that health can be restored when you connect the 3 minds of the body: spiritual body, mental body, and emotional body, in order to heal yourself. A man named Joe Vitelli heard of this remarkable story and wrote a book called Zero Limits after having an interview with Dr. Len. He shared the practice of Ho'oponopono with the world through his writing. This understanding of the physical body being made up of 3 minds, spiritual, mental, and emotional, is also a core belief in Japan and is taught in traditional Reiki practices, as well as Tendai Buddhist practices that span back thousands of years. In fact, in Reiki, you are taught how to bring energy into these 3 minds, also referred to as haras, through specific breathing techniques. There is a practice that connects the 3 together, which I will also be sharing with you today. As simple as Ho'oponopono may sound, what's difficult about it is having the patience to repeat the practice until you work through any blocks. At first, there might be an awkwardness or an insincerity, but following through is important as it can lead to breakthroughs. This practice can elicit a powerful emotional response, bringing some people to tears or sobbing, then overwhelming them with deep gratitude and peace, which also brings about another bout of tears and sobbing, before you slip into a much more quiet state of relaxation. A state I like to call the void, where you enter such a deep state of relaxation that you lose track of time. If you are ready for this powerful practice, then let's get started. I'm going to do this a little different because I feel that opening the haras can allow this practice to move through you with greater ease, and second, can help support the healing on a deeper level in a shorter amount of time. First, I'm going to guide you through some hara breathing to get some Reiki flow for all of you. In the future, I'll be covering Reiki, doing an attunement, and teaching you all a lesson on self-care practices of it. But today, I'm just going to teach you the fundamental practice of hara breathing. Hara is the well of life, or better known as your belly. You have 3 haras, one at your navel, one at your heart, and one at the top of your head. With this breathing technique, we will start at your lower hara, in your navel. And as you breathe, you want to imagine breathing energy in through your skin into your body, gathering it into your navel. And as you breathe out, imagine this energy radiating through your pores into the space around you. If you struggle with visualizing or feeling the sensations of breathing through your skin, imagine breathing in a beam of light through the top of your head, all the way down to your stomach, then radiating it out through your pores. Okay? We're going to go ahead and breathe in the light into your stomach and breathe it out into the room. Breathe in the light all the way into your stomach. Breathe the light out into the room. Breathe in the light into your navel, into your belly button. And out into the room. You might feel an expanse, contraction with each breath. Really focus on that space right in the center of your body, right behind your belly button. As you draw the light in and you let it out, all the way out. Breathe in and out. And just continue to do that. There is no need to push or force this energy. Just surrender to its flow in and out. Like a wave. Keep your focus on your navel, allowing this gentle, warm energy to release any tension as you exhale through your body. Take a couple more deep breaths, really allowing that light to fill that hara, that space right behind your belly button. You might begin to feel some tingling happening in your legs and your hands, and that's okay. When you are ready, you can go ahead and move up and start breathing that light into your heart. Breathe it into your heart. Breathe it out through your heart. Breathe in the light through the top of your head, down into your heart. And breathe it out through your body and into the room around you. Breathe in to your heart. Feel that expansion and breathe it out through your heart. And the release. Let your shoulders sink as you continue to breathe. Breathing the light into your heart and out through your pores. Breathing the light into your heart and out through your pores. Go ahead and move up into your upper hara at the crown of your head. Breathe that golden light into the crown of your head and out through your skin. Breathe it into your crown and out through your body. Breathe it into your crown and out through your body. Breathe into your crown and out through your pores into the room. Go ahead and keep breathing, focusing on the top of your head. Ideally, you would want to move back down into your heart and then your navel again, taking several deep breaths at each hara as you move, which you can continue to do while we move on to the actual practice of Ho'oponopono. Now, as you continue your hara breathing, I want you to think of a difficult situation in your life, maybe a behavior that you have that you don't like, or a person who has wronged you and brought you pain. Hold that situation in your mind as you do your upper hara breathing. Just gently transition into your heart hara. Now repeat the following mantra. I am sorry. Repeat. I am sorry. Repeat. I am sorry. You don't need to know what you are sorry for. Just mean it. Maybe you're apologizing to yourself because you let yourself down. Maybe you are sorry that your friendship or relationship isn't healthy anymore. Maybe you are sorry for any harm that you did to that person. You want to make sure that you're focusing on apologizing to the subject, person, situation, or behavior that you are setting this practice to. Maybe you are sorry that you weren't strong enough or mindful enough to choose a different path. I am so sorry. Just repeat. I am sorry. Allow yourself to really sink into the apology, into the sincerity of the apology. I am sorry. And when you feel movement of emotion in your heart, then you're going to move onto the next mantra. And for those of you who want to deepen your practice, you can breathe into your lower hara. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Repeat. Please forgive me. Forgive me for not taking action. Forgive me for hurting you. Forgive me for not understanding. Forgive me for not noticing the pain sooner. Forgive me for perpetuating the situation. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Repeat. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. And when you feel a release of guilt or the relaxation in your stomach, unclenching of your heart or your chest, allowing all of that tension just to drop as you ask for forgiveness. Even if you don't think you're at fault, ask for forgiveness. When you feel the release, move on to the next mantra. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all of your help. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for this valuable lesson. Thank you for your acceptance of me. Thank you for being there all those years. Thank you for bringing awareness to this. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Breathe into your heart, hara. Thank you. Really sink into that gratitude. Sink into understanding what this person, this situation, what this event or quality or behavior brings to you. That it is a gift. That the recognition of it is a gift. Thank you. Thank you. When you really feel your heart opening, really feeling your heart lightening, move on to the last practice. I love you. I love you. I love you. Move your heart breathing up to the top of your head. Really reach out with your energy, with an understanding that love is universal. I love you. Wish the best for this person. Give yourself the love you deserve. Really feel the love in your heart. Feel it in your being. I love you. I love you. I love you despite the mistakes you've made. I love you despite your flaws. I love you despite the pain. I love you. I love you. Love this situation. Love this person. Love the behavior. Love yourself. I love you. I love you. I love you. Really allow yourself to feel it. And when you feel that release, when you feel the wave of gratitude, of peace, maybe you might sink into deep meditation with your eyes closed. Just feel really at peace, really calm. You might even feel like you need to go take a nap. Be gentle with yourself after this practice. Drink some water. Take a nap if you need to. Rest if you need to. But that's Ho'oponopono. You can always cycle through with one chant. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Or you can do the practice as I just shared. Whichever one works best for you. I really like to sink into the individual mantras and the emotions tied to each one before moving on. I thought adding the hara breathing would really help to feel the emotions more deeply. Well, let me know what you thought of this practice. Let me know if you enjoyed. You can reach out over social media, via email or through my website. Or you can join my Patreon. I do have a Patreon. It's rather new. I don't think anyone has necessarily joined just yet. Maybe you'll be the first, huh? My Patreon does have cool merch. I also have like art and stickers and like custom-made tarot. I have some really cool things on there. I also want to give my patrons opportunities to request episode topics, modalities, or guests, and to get one-on-one sessions with me at, a discount I really believe in sharing and supporting you guys. So if you are interested in joining my Patreon and supporting the podcast, supporting what I do here, and continuing to share information and to share practices, and to make healing practices and all of these things more accessible without having to take extremely expensive courses. Just support me. Your reviews really help. I love when you guys reach out for individual sessions. Like, it makes me so happy. And meeting you guys when we get to talk is like the highlights of my week. So thank you all who have been bold enough to reach out and have more questions about topics that I covered, who have really taken the time to get sessions for yourselves and to deepen your practice. It is so exciting to meet you. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I hope that this practice really helped you. I hope you guys were able to get to that place of peace through this practice, that you were able to do the practice as we went along. And if you weren't, you can always swing back around another time. You know where to find me. And I'm so grateful for you all joining me each and every week, learning, growing, and ascending together. Have a good day. Bye. Are you ready to ascend to the next level? This is Rainbow Raaja, your spirit guide calling. Please be sure to keep all arms and legs inside your vessel at all times. I'm just here to remind you to take some time today. Support Rainbow's Rising podcast. Go. Join the Discord community. Check out the Patreon. Get some stickers, custom tarot cards. Check out the merch. The merch. You know you want to. Go connect with Rainbow Raaja. Maybe even get a session. Who knows? Your support helps make this show possible. and she loves to support you. Help support her too. Once again, this is Rainbow Raaja, your spirit guide, guiding you to your ascension.